It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband went away on a guy's sports weekend a couple weeks ago. Every year they go to a different city and see a game or two and make a weekend out of it. This year they went to Chicago. It's never been a big deal. But this year seemed different because since he got home, he's been acting differently. He brought me flowers the other night, which he never does. He's been extra nice to me. When I asked him about the weekend, he just said it was pretty fun with no other details. I know it sounds weird for a woman to complain about her husband doing nice things or being extra attentive, but I can't help but think that he's doing this out of guilt. A couple things I see here. Everything that she just said, like I want to believe in the fact that he gave her the flowers because he wanted to give her the flowers. Also, when he says, she says, how was the weekend? He's like, it was pretty fun. That's what guys say. We don't get into the whole thing.
Yeah, but you have to pry. If you're like a wife, like that's what I do. If Michael gives me a short answer, but well, tell me more. Yeah, like, what was it like?
I don't know. I'm not programmed.
I don't know. Did you guys Uber there? What did you do?
I think, but we're just not storytellers like that.
Oh, I love stories.
Really?
Yeah.
But like when I get together with my buddies and we go somewhere, we don't really even talk.
Oh gosh.
You know, it's like,
sounds fun.
How are you, bro? So good. How are you?
Yeah.
Good. Everything all right? Yeah.
Yep.
Busy? Yeah.
Yep.
Tired? Yep. Working out? Yep. Want another beer? Yeah. I mean, like, that's what we do.
But you shouldn't do that with your significant other.
That's who I was just talking about.
No, you... Wow. We can talk about that later.
Let's get to Cristal. Cristal, hello?
Hey, what's up?
How you doing? Thanks for being on the air. Now, we want this to all be legit, like, meaning we want the fact that he's paying attention to you to be out of the goodness and kindness of his heart. And I think the fact that he said the weekend was pretty fun is not that big of a deal because guys don't really elaborate that much sometimes. But we're going to try and call him and see what we can find out. I need you to hang on for 1 second. How long have you been married?
We've been married 15 years.
Okay. Hold on 1 sec. We'll make the call and see what we can find out. Now, Sissany is about to call Cristal's husband of 15 years and see what went on. I guess he did this boys' weekend that they do every year, but this year she feels like something's different. Like out of guilt, he's being nicer. Out of guilt, he got her flowers. When she asked how was the boys' weekend, he said, pretty fun. I mean, that doesn't make me think he's cheating, to be honest with you, Cristal.
Well, to be honest with you, I mean, I've been with my husband for ages. This isn't like him. He doesn't do stuff like this. He's nice and he's sweet, but he's not overly demonstrative. So when I get flowers all the time, you know, I'm getting hugs and kisses and I love you, baby. And I mean, I'm like, what's up? What's up with this?
But what
if you watch an episode of Dr. Phil and, you know, he's trying to do the right thing.
What if he does send the flowers to you, though? What is that going to prove then? Because he's already sent you flowers.
I don't know. I feel like a jerk at one point, but then I don't know what else to do because this isn't like him. And normally, you know, we don't keep secrets from each other. I ask him, babe, what's up? How was your weekend? And he always elaborates. He always tells me.
Let's make this easy. We're going to call him.
And he's not talking.
We're calling him right now. We'll see if we can get him to talk. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to call him. And Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
Now, stay very quiet until I tell him he is on the air. Got it?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Mike?
Yes.
Hi, Mike. My name is Noemi. I'm calling from Mimi's Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a brand new flower shop here in Pacoima, actually right on the corner of Glen Oaks and Van Nuys. Do you know where that is?
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send flowers to anybody that they'd like today. And these flowers are absolutely free. We don't need any billing info from you, credit card info, anything like that, or cash. It's just a dozen roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I would love to send a dozen roses to my wife, Cristal.
Your wife, Cristal. Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
And what would you like to put on the card?
Just, I love you more than anything.
I love you
Love Mike.
more than anything. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Mike, I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. My name is Ryan. Sissany.
Oh.
Hi.
And your wife, Cristal's on the line. Cristal, wow, what a sweet gesture.
Yeah, I'm really touched, babe. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, of course. Wow.
Here we are. Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean to drag this out, but you've been acting so unusual lately, and so I just wanted to kind of get to the bottom of it. You haven't been talking, and and every time I ask you about the weekend, you tense up. You don't want to talk about it. I don't know what's going on. So I thought maybe you had a guilty conscience. I don't know.
Did something happen on this boys' trip?
No, nothing happened. It was fine. You know, we had a fun time. That's it. You know, we went to go see a Bears game, and you know, it was
Mike,
just a regular boys' weekend. That's it.
which is great. And Mike, so your wife was telling us how you were being romantic. You brought her flowers, just, you know, being loving, and she was just grateful. You know, very grateful for that. What inspired that?
I mean, nothing. I'm just grateful for her and my 3 kids, and my life and my family. And I mean, can't a man just send his wife some roses? You know what I mean?
No,
honey, you don't really do this.
I hear you. So I think this is great. One of those great moments on the radio where we all get a chance to celebrate a good relationship.
Yeah.
All right. So, Mike, Merry Christmas. Go Bears.
What?
And Cristal, we'll let you go.
So,
Good news.
so there's no guilt, Mike.
I mean, look. All right. I'm not. I didn't cheat. You know what I mean?
Are you sure? Because you can tell me if you did.
I'm telling you, I didn't cheat. All right. I saw some people. I'm not going to mention any names. Some people went out on their own and did their own thing and cheated, and I saw it, and it.
All right.
And it
So
just
there
made
is
me
guilt.
appreciate you and the kids more.
No, I think he's not saying there's guilt. He's recognizing that, hey, I don't want to be that guy. I want to make sure my wife knows I love her.
Right, but I'm assuming these are your friends, and now you have that guilt because you know their wives.
Names. All I'm saying is that the gratitude that I received from going. I mean, listen, maybe I don't do another sports weekend. All right, I don't care.
Sissany, look, the universe has spoken to Mike, and he saw some activity that he didn't approve of, and he's come back to his wife to make sure she knows that we're connected. That's what I see.
No, I see that too.
That's the song
but
I'm listening to.
he's also carrying the guilt of maybe these are his friends or not. He doesn't want to say. He saw something, and that changes that relationship now.
Well, look, we're not involved in that.
Yeah, I get
We're
it.
here for this moment with this call. And Mike, Merry Christmas. All right?
Thank you, guys.
Cristal, Merry Christmas. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Wow, that is fantastic.
Yeah.
Mike saw something that made him go, you know what? I'm not paying attention to my wife enough. Like, I don't want any sort of doubt in my relationship. I want her to feel confident in our connection. That's why he was being romantic.
Do we believe him?
No. 100%.
I don't know.
What do you mean, no?
I don't know.
What's there not to believe, Tanya?
If that were a salesman, that would be one heck of a sale.
He even said, I may not do the guy's weekend again.
Yeah, but he said this all at the very end of the call. Why didn't he just come out clean from the get-go with his wife? Like, yo, I saw some crazy stuff over the weekend.
It's no one's business.
I mean, you're your significant other. You tell each other everything.
Well, he was telling her how much. He said, Cristal, I love you more than anything.
I get that.
I think that the universe spoke to him and said, you better go back and make sure your wife knows you love you. You love her. You know, you love her.
If he's telling the truth, yes.